The 2017 Ford Super Duty comes with a optional trailer camera and tire pressure monitoring kit, and this is a short video I made to show how you can mount the trailer camera and get it hooked up to the truck. So this is the trailer camera itself, and I used a grommet to get the wiring through the back of the trailer. I actually removed the connector from the end of the cord, noting the pin out, so that way I could rebuild it and keep the hole through the back of the truck as small as possible. Just be careful when pulling apart that connector. There's a lot of small parts that can easily break, especially in cold weather, as I found out. So that cord is about 42 feet long, and it runs inside of here, the typical spot where enclosed trailers have the closing spring system. And then as you can kind of see, it's tucked in there, and it comes along, and the top of my enclosed trailer, this is a Sundowner trailer, happens to have this little C-channel where the wall meets the roof, and I tucked the wiring up in there. The spots like here where it's up above the C-channels because there's some LED lights in the way, and I haven't found a way to tuck it in behind there yet. So in my particular configuration, this is all one continuous cable. You come up here all the way to the front of the trailer, and then as you can see right at the front of the gooseneck, that white panel is actually removable from the factory, and there's a lot of wiring behind there, and you can kind of just make out above the left screw on that panel that that's the connector that goes from that long 42-foot cable to the cable that then goes down the gooseneck and into the bed of the truck. Ford makes that cable separately, and it has a Y for this camera, and then the other half of the Y is for the trailer pressure monitoring module. So I'll show you that here in a second. So just quickly, to keep the video simple, I'm gonna walk outside here. Nice cold day in the Northeast in the winter. And so that cable comes down through the front of the gooseneck in my case. And then what I did was I attached the new 12-pin cable from Ford to the existing 7-pin cable that goes in the bed of your truck when you're running the gooseneck. And what I've done is use the relocation kit from Nichols Welding online to make a combination 12 and 7-pin connector in the bed of the trailer. Normally this combination 7 and 12 pin is on the rear bumper, which would mean I'd have one cable, the upper one, going in the bed, and the other one would have to go down on the bumper. This relocates them so they're both in the same spot. And then the other thing I did was I attached the tire pressure monitoring module up on the gooseneck here, figuring having it outside of the gooseneck would make it receive the signals from the tires more easily, and then that kind of runs around and goes through this box aluminum here back to the gooseneck as well. Overall, this works great, and it makes it much easier to back up the trailer when you know what's in behind the trailer that you can't see. Once the wiring is done in the trailer and on the truck, you can go and put the truck in reverse and then change from the 360-degree camera over the auxiliary camera, and you can see that the camera on the back of the trailer provides a nice wide-angle view of everything that's behind you as you're backing the trailer up, making this a really nice option to have on a 2017 Ford Super Duty. Thanks for watching. Here are some pictures showing how you can convert the 7-pin in-bed connector to a 12-pin connector. First, you remove the 7-pin connector and the plastic box that's in behind it, and then using the Nichols welding kit you can find online, you'll drill a new hole at the bottom of this existing opening to allow you to put in a 2-inch diameter hole saw opening. That opens this up so that you can use the 7/12-pin connector. Here you can see where I've cleaned up the hole, and then I put the Ford 7/12-pin connector in the metal box supplied by Nichols and bolted the box back to the side of the bed. And here's what the finished product looks like And then finally some pictures of taking the 12-pin cable provided by Nichols Welding, routing it underneath the back of the bed of the truck, and connecting it into the 12-pin connector on the truck. Thank you.